Hi there, here's another video on solving multi-step equations. The equations here are slightly more difficult than the ones in the previous videos, so give it a shot. I suggest all the time that you try them yourself, do all the ones you can, and watch the videos and see if there's any bits that you missed, or to confirm that you are becoming an amazing mathematician. All right, remember, we are looking at SAMDEB. So the first things we're going to do is we're going to do addition and subtraction, and that's going to move my variables to one side, the letters, and the numbers to the other. And then we're going to use multiplication and division, almost always division, to get the variable alone and all by itself. In other words, to have a 1 in front of it. Sorry about that. I just do that so I know exactly what I'm trying to isolate, and you can do it too. So, oh, look at that. I missed an R. So we got 3R is equal to 12 minus 6R. Well, the most reasonable thing is if I want to have the variables all on one side, I'm going to add 6R here, and I have to do exactly the same thing to that side. So then we get 9R is equal to 12. Divide by 9, divide by 9. R is equal to, let's see, 12 divided by 9, that looks like about 1.3. Oh, look at that, 1.3 repeating, or 1 1/3. So to write that properly, that is the absolute positively most correct way to write that. That's telling me it's a repeating decimal. All right, I'm going to be honest, I look at this question, it kind of scares me. But, got to be brave. Still going to follow my rules, even if it looks different. So I want to move the numbers to this side, and I'm going to leave my variable and its coefficient down there, over there. So minus 7. Remember, there's a teeny tiny understood plus 7 there. So to get rid of it, we're going to subtract 7, so that disappears. And minus 3 minus 7 more is minus 10 is equal to x over 5. See, now it's not so scary. Now it's just a division question. X divided by 5 is minus 10. So the opposite of dividing by 5, here's one where we actually use multiplication to simplify. 5 divided by 5 is 1, so it disappears. We don't have to write it. And we got 5 now. I'm going to do that just so it looks better. It was looking like it was 5 minus 10. This is 5 times minus 10, which is minus 50. And there we go. So do not be afraid of fractions. You can do it. 6 is equal to a over 4 plus 2. All right, I need to move my 2 over to go with my 6. So minus 2, minus 2. So 6 minus 2 is 4. Is equal to a over 4. And now I need to get rid of this 4 on the bottom. So this is a divided by 4. So we're going to multiply through by 4 here, multiply through by 4 here. So 16 is equal to a. Be nice to your teacher. Circle the answers. All right, let's look at the next one. I got 4 minus 2x is 2. Well, I want to move this 4 over to this side. So I'm going to subtract 4 minus 2x, negative 2 minus 4 more is going to be minus 6. And then we're going to divide by minus 2. X is equal to 3. That was entirely too many negatives for me. I don't like that question. So let's do a check. 4 minus 2x is equal to minus 2. Always start with the original. Now I'm going to take this and plug it in right there. So the second step of a question is to do the substitution. Now we need to clean it up and finish it up. And this is using just plain old dead math. 4, -2, so this comes next. -6 is equal to -2. 4 minus 6 is -2. -2. So we know the question's right. Being a paranoid mathematician over the years has helped. I don't make as many mistakes, and when I'm not sure, I just check. It's simple that way. All right, we got 8x plus 2 is equal to -9 plus 7x. I don't know. Let's move the -7x over. My general rule is if I can keep the variable positive, I will, because if I make a mistake, often it's a sign mistake. So 8 minus 7 is going to give me x. You can put 1x if that makes you happy. Plus 2 minus 9, whoops, plus an equal sign. Now I want to move the 2 to this side because all x's are on the left here, so I want all my numbers on the right-hand side. So subtract 2, x is equal to -11. I dropped the 1 because it's not necessary, but you know what? If you like it, enjoy. It's still, there's my final answer. Try not to be lazy. It took me 1, 2, 3 steps. You could, some people will, I'm going to subtract the 2 here and do it. You know what? Unless you're really good at this, please don't do that. And on a test or something you're handing in to me, please don't do that. Take the time, show the steps. And even in your workbook or your notebooks, show all the steps so that when you go and look at it later, you remember what you're doing and that you understand the process, and it just becomes boring and rote memory and it's not an issue anymore. All right, 4x plus 9 is 2x minus 6. So I'm going to move my 2x over. And 4x minus 2x is 2x plus 9 is equal to minus 6. Now I want to move my 9 to this side. So minus 9 minus 9. 2x is equal to minus 15. Divide by 2. X is equal to minus 7. Whoops. All right. You know what? I'm going to do a check again because I really thought all the answers on this one were whole numbers. I may have typed up something wrong. So we'll do a check. It's good practice too. So rewrite the original equation. Now everywhere I see an x, I'm going to put in negative 7.5. Well, this is going to require my calculator. 4 times negative 7.5. All right, so negative 30 plus 9. And I know 2 times 7.5 is 15. Negative 30 plus 9 is going to give me negative 21. And negative 15 minus 6 more is going to give me negative 21. So we're golden. It worked out just fine. All right, that's the end of this video. If you have the worksheet, do the questions at the bottom and then go to the next video to make sure it's all good and you are becoming a great mathematician.